Hey there, welcome to another collaboration with me and Andrea, and I'm at Andrea's house.
This time, we're together.
And on Andrea's channel.
Yes! How did that happen?
Well, the wonders of test loop and other things, but we are actually going to do our PilaTequila Talks for the next few weeks.
Yes, and so we'll be answering questions. We have a few questions in mind. If there are other questions you'd like us to answer, feel free to leave us a comment and we'll either make another video in the future and answer your comments, or we'll just respond to your comment with, with a little note.
Yes. So for this first PilaTequila question, why do you not have a foot pad on your foot bar?
Yes. So when my reformer was new, it came with this really kind of butch, thick pad, which Velcros on and off and is really, really thick. And I had been studying at Vintage Pilates with Jay, and at Vintage Pilates, all of the reformers are bare like this. And I sort of thought, oh, I'll just use my reformer as it is, and that'll be fine for a while. And so basically, I took my foot bar cover off until I got to the point where I was so annoyed when I would use it, and I couldn't really use it in the same manner when it had the thick pad on it. So I took it all off, and it also had like some glue, like industrial glue, which Goo Gone is my favorite household cleaning product, by the way.
And they're not paying for this.
No, they
want to.
They're not sponsoring this video, but if they want to send us some Goo Gone, that would be awesome. Yeah. But anyway, so I cleaned it off, and now it's just bare, and I really love it, I have to say, because the point of the reformer is that it gives you support and assistance, and you get much more support from something that's like a solid thing than something that's kind of squishy.
Yeah.
And I really like it because I'm not very, I'm sort of petite, and especially when my hands are on the bar, you can really, like let's say for the long stretch.
Yeah, long stretch series.
You can really get a lovely lift in your center because your center is holding you up instead of your wrist.
Yeah,
that's sort of broken.
I know what you mean. Like when there's a pad or even a foot bar that's a really thick foot bar, it is very hard to trust your hand having a straight wrist.
Yes,
because it feels like it's going to go right off. And so I do agree on that.
It's true, and I think you still have to be a little bit careful, or especially if you're someone who gets sweaty on their palms, and you could have like just a thin little kind of traction.
Yeah, like a little sticky pad. Yeah.
Yes. And then for people whose feet are on it, sometimes people,
do they complain?
Sometimes it's never who you think it's going to be. Like the 85-year-old lady, she was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
The hardcore cyclist was like, it hurts my feet.
My feet
so
hurt.
I always try at first to say, well, are you doing the whole exercise with your feet? Like maybe your stomach should hurt more than your feet, and I sort of see what's going on. But sometimes that's not always the answer. Yeah. And I just take one of the regular pads and I just put it on for footwork. Often the only one the positions that people complain about is the arch. Often it's because they're not in the right spot on the arch.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or or sometimes if they're on the balls of the feet, but they're not on the balls of the feet, they're like on their toes, that's kind of painful. Sometimes when you get to the proper position, it feels good.
I think that when footwork, it's called toes, arches, heels, or toes, bird on a perch, heels.
Yes.
It should just be called ball of your foot or metatarsals.
True.
Because it's kind of misleading. Yeah.
Yes, it's not really the toes.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I really love it.
I actually may or may not agree, and you will have to find out.
Ooh, where can we find out?
On my YouTube channel. So check it out, Lesley Logan Pilates on YouTube.
And I'll put the link in the box below so you can go right to see her answers after this video if you like.
Wonderful.
Yes.
See you there.
Thanks so much for watching. Bye. So at first, just do the arm springs normally and don't even worry about the circle. Just kind of let it be relaxed even though you're holding it there. So you're going to press down. This is the exercise called straight down. And you're going to try to touch all of the back of your arm and every part of your arm to the mat. And you're going to bring it up again. I'm just going to adjust this in my hand. And then you're going to reach forward.